Hello, my name is Esther. Sandelin-McCann, and this is my sister Shantelle. She's going to help me out today. So this video, this is my outcome for my research project. It is based off the bushfires that we were affected by, and our family and friends on Kangaroo Island that went through 2019 to 2020. Yeah, so Shantelle, what happened?
Basically, the fires started around the end of 2019, I guess.
Yeah, like December.
And it came through our property. And unfortunately we lost our house due to that.
On the last day of 2019.
Yeah, on the last day of 2019, so what a way to start 2020, I guess you could say, losing a house.
It's so grey. I can still feel the warmth off of it. Gas bottles. Guessing that's my bike.
Yeah, it was pretty hard, I guess you could say, because, you know, this is like our second home and that's like our...
Yeah.
So it's a nice place to come, you know.
It definitely is pretty, as you can see. So I guess the purpose of this video for my research outcome is to just show recovery and the steps that my family and friends have been taking towards recovery and the progress we've made. And I think that's really important, and it can benefit others, just anyone really. People who've been affected, people like just affected in minimal ways, like your property, maybe your house was saved, but like your trees are burnt, and that can still be hard.
Especially if you actually live here and then invested into their homes.
Yeah, exactly. For us, like we have another home, other people didn't.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that can be really hard. And so we just want to share that with like the community of Kangaroo Island. So this video will just consist of the beauty to progress and recovering after such a crisis.
Yeah.
And
as you can see, you look around, there's like green coming through the trees.
Yeah, it's really pretty here at the moment.
It's still really like, they're all really charcoaly and black, but
it's definitely beautiful.
The green's coming through.
And just progress and steps, and how my family and friends have been dealing with it mentally, how they physically have been dealing with the loss of house and rebuilding and stuff, and we're building a shed at the moment.
68 on the inside of it.
Interviews. So we've interviewed, I've interviewed some of my friends and family, and I'm talking about how, just asking questions, definitely to give advice to you guys and to show you how the process is and how it went. Nana.
Hello.
How did the bushfire mentally affect you, and what steps did you take to overcome this?
Well, it did affect us all. We thought we'd lose our house. In fact, we were told our house had gone, and for 2 days we only had the clothes on our backs. And we were told 2 days after that they'd saved our house, and the fires burnt right up to our house. But we lost the shed, and we lost caravans, we lost a lot. But you can see behind me the burnt out forest. This is in the back part of our property, just a little way from the house. And but we're getting through this now. We don't want any more fires, so we're preparing to take all these dead trees down and clear all around, so just in case more fires come in the future. And keeping us busy, and you know, we're happy doing things. And what's brought us a lot of joy is the things, or the plants we thought were burnt are not long. They were burnt, yes, but they've all regrown. It's just a joy to see them regrow. So that's made us very happy. And you can hear the crow there. He's having his bit to say too. The birds have come back. We feed the birds. Yes, he agrees with me.
Goal setting for new progress is really important as well, especially considering fire prevention tactics. So I want to talk a bit about with my family members how they are going to implement that, or how they've already tried to implement just in case another bad fire season.
David, what fire prevention tactics have you implemented for the new house?
Well, because we lost the old house, it was in the location. It was probably too close to tree lines, and it didn't have the right sort of distancing it needed and required. Also, we didn't have sprinkler systems on the house or anything like that. So, with the new house, we're relocating it in a larger clearing. So we've got larger fire breaks, which obviously has a big assistance if another bushfire comes through. But also we're looking at irrigation sprinkler systems on the house, also back burning and things like that, making sure the lower foliage is cleaned up during the right times of year, allowing us to just make sure that doesn't happen again.
What steps to progress are you making with the new house?
Well, step-by-step process. Obviously, you've got insurance you've got to go through. Once that's done, then it's a matter of getting the council approval and rebuilding. And at this stage, we've had the approval, so now we've got the foundation stumps down. So it's just one step at a time getting there.
Sarah, how did the bushfires affect your mental health, and how did you overcome this?
Oh yeah, it was pretty tough. I mean, especially not knowing things, like it got out of hand so fast, and it's just instantly felt out of control, and that's really bad for anxiety and stuff like that. And I mean, me personally, it was like I was not expecting things to get this crazy, and so my circumstances changed a lot. Like I found every bit of stability that I had was gone, and I found that really rough for a long time. I was dealing with trauma from what I saw, so I was so distressed that my body would start shaking at night uncontrollably because I just couldn't handle what I saw, and lots of depression, like just not feeling like you can get a grip of things and figure things out. It's really hard. It's a vicious cycle. It just keeps going round and round and round until something new comes up. It's been pretty hard, but there's been a lot of support for those of us who have been part of it. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm a kind of a lucky victim per se, compared to a lot of other people who lost pretty much everything.
Rewarding small progress is also a very important thing, you know, because you got to start somewhere.
You can see what has survived. And another thing too is, over here, all this bamboo here was absolutely black and dead. We thought it was dead. And after a month, it all started to shoot. Look at it now. This is the joys of a bushfire. All the ground, so, you know, look at all the daisies. All the capeweed.
Yeah.
It's all come on. It was all burnt out, but it's all come on. The joys of nature and how nature grows all over again. So, have you got the pines?
Yeah, I did. I filmed Dad over there.
Burnt pines. We see a beauty in them.
Yeah.
Where you start the small progress, and I guess it leads up to the bigger progress, but
Exactly.
there's always a reward when it comes down to it, and especially when you come with the final results. And
So it's definitely important to take, I think, small steps, not big steps.
yeah,
Because if you take, it's like that analogy of the fish climbing the tree.
yeah.
Like, you can't do that. You have to have steps enabled, implemented so that you can get there. And that's why it's important to reward.
The simple ones. And small
Exactly.
ones, yeah.
Because even though it might seem small, you're definitely 100% getting somewhere.
And you'll lead to the big one eventually.
Exactly. And you get to your final goal.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was definitely helpful. And if there's anyone that has had loss from the bushfires, I hope that everything's alright and that this video was good and that you're recovering well and progress is on its way. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope that it was helpful to lead you or whoever you are to recovery. And I feel like this can be an analogy, not just for like bushfire loss, but any kind of loss, definitely. So yeah. Thank you for watching and please enjoy my outcome. And thanks Shantelle for coming along. Okay. Hopefully it didn't like run out of storage. Okay, it's alright.